Montani Semper Liberi soccer style. It is not June 20th, but it might as well be, as the eyes of soccer fans in the Mountain State descend on Huntington this afternoon. It is the Sun Belt Conference Tournament Championship match today, as number 1 seeded Marshall host the 3-seeded West Virginia Mountaineers. Ball at the top of the 18. Mountaineers possess. Left-footed strike that time, and Bamford has to go off of his right foot across the inline, and an early opportunity for the Mountaineers on a goal kick near side. Silva cuts inside to the top of the 18, but dumps it back for Sterngard. Now Marshall tries to slot it in for Pinto. Pinto right-footed strike. A diving Lee is able to deflect it out. A great job. Just a real one-time shot from Hai Pinto. Another look at that one. As a great shot from our goal cam we've got today. As Pinto possessed, kind of popped it in the air to himself, and he's creative too. That Old Dominion match was a beautiful penalty kick. Ball played in, tries to be played back. Right foot sure shot for the Mountaineers, and it's slotted into the top right corner of the net as West Virginia takes an early 1-0 lead over the Thundering Herd. You see he just drilled it. You see the Mountaineer fans across the way excited as that ball was struck, and I think Perota just got froze. I think there was a little bit of a screen that time, but nonetheless, Ors Navarro, the senior from Spain, with a rocket to the top right corner. Last matchup between these two, Stratford talked about it. He said, I used to babysit Chris's kids. Simone tries to settle it, plays it off for Garcia Pascual. Garcia Pascual gets a shot, takes it, and it deflects off of a player at the top of the 6.
Attack, though, from both sides again. Marshall's attack has been building. Haven't had anything to show for it yet, but it feels like the Herd is getting ready to crack that back line.
Bell passes it right to Pascual at the top of the 6. Bouncing ball. Garcia Pascual gets the equalizer. Alvaro Garcia Pascual pulls out the bow and arrow along the end line, and Marshall ties it at 1 with 20:41 to go in the first half. Kind of missed the touch on the first shot, got it back, missed the second one, and then really on the deflection as Huckabee tried to clear, Garcia Pascual puts it in. Yeah, Alex Bamford there on Caldera. Give him a lot of credit. He's played so well these last couple weeks for Marshall. Ball played into the 18 for the Mountaineers. Shot on goal, and West Virginia takes the lead again. That's Sergio Ors Navarro for the second time, and the Mountaineers lead 2-1 here in the first half. Mountaineers take the 2-1 lead again. A beautiful through ball, left-footed shot, and Ors Navarro went to the short side, did not go wide. Plays it off on the far side. There's Marco Silva. Silva crosses. Garcia Pascual right at the top of the 6. Heads it just over the crossbar. Looking back at some games that Dan Stratford played in Huntington. Back in 2006, he played an exhibition game here as Marshall chips it for Sordo. Sordo one-on-one, left foot, rolls it past Jackson Lee, and Amen Sordo ties it for Marshall. Take another look that time as Marshall just beat the back line of West Virginia. And these last couple opportunities for Marshall, the Herd's able to do something it was not able to do in Morgantown, which is really take advantage of that back line for the Mountaineers. As we're underway in the second half here in Huntington, a 2-2 match at the half. Simone toying with it, right-footed cross. Garcia Pascual's home, heads it on net, and Lee snares it out of the air.
He was just definitely feeling it, and we'll see if that confidence carries over.
Sukata, ball at his feet, going up against Usum. Plays at top of the 18, left-footed strike, just rolls right. Herd working it back towards the top of the 18. Bell nutmegs the defender, cuts back now. Bell, top of the 18, plays it off for Roberto. Roberto crosses, chipped towards the net that time by Usum, and just over the crossbar. Marshall plays it up for Roberto. He's got a step near side. Roberto, head off the head. Roberto cuts inside, crosses, shot for Marshall. Augustine Usum was there, and again, the Mountaineer back line, tremendous on the deflection.
What a play defensively. West Virginia again, that back line. I mean, the keeper had nothing to do with that save. That was all the back line.
Okiyoshi gave it a beautiful strike from distance. Ball played up ahead for Garcia Pascual. No flag. Garcia Pascual chips and bounces into the net. Alvaro Amaro with his second goal of the match, and Marshall takes the 3-2 lead. Just how good he's been for Marshall this year as he just chipped it right over the head of Jackson Lee. And that Mountaineer back line that's been so good all day today was not able to get to that one in time. Settled by McCormick. Ors Navarro, top of the 18. Takes the shot, and first save of the day for Gabe Perota. Could not come at a better time if you're a Marshall fan as he falls on it. Ball bouncing around. Mountaineers have a chance on the outside. Fujita lets it roll across the end line. 7 seconds to play. The clock's going to run out. And for 2023, the Marshall men's soccer team is your Sun Belt Conference men's soccer champions. You rewind back to that first match that we had the opportunity to call back on August 24th as the trophy goes up on the hands of Brian Amaro and Guga Vega.